Yeah, guys, before our rookie report, I want to remind everybody to follow us on social medias on X, Instagram, TikTok. Luke Becker does a great job of posting extra content on Instagram and TikTok for us. Earl and Mike work really hard to post highlights of the show on X. So if you ever miss the live show and you can't catch the full VOD, we got highlights all across our social media for 24/7 coverage. And anytime there is a big breaking news, we usually go live on somewhere, and you can find that we're going live right there on all of our social medias.
Very good. All right, time for the rookie report. Let's start on offense, guys, because that's where there's not a lot of highlights. But
number 10's a player.
Yeah, no doubt.
There's no doubt. We just made a kind of a joke about they don't have playmakers, like in terms of special teams.
Yeah,
that guy's a playmaker. Not going to put it back on kickoff returns.
No, that's not his thing.
But like, I think he's going to continue to become elite.
Yeah.
At that position, and not just running the ball. Like he can catch passes, like break tackles. His yards after contact continues to rise and rise. I mean, just a tremendous pick so far by Andrew Berry.
Yeah, he only averaged, I think, 3.9 per carry yesterday, but he had some nice runs. Obviously, as you talked about, he's gaining a lot of yards after being touched, which was a staple of Nick Chubb's game. I think I'll give him a B+ because it wasn't a perfect game, but still, overall he's been an A, and he looks. I agree with you. He looks like an absolute top
home
running
run
back.
He's going
to be a really good player if he stays healthy for a long time. That's a big win. The Browns have their bell cow.
I'm like,
back.
if that guy can be good for 5 years,
he's a bell cow, no doubt. Nobody else is really touching the ball. I mean, because Ford stinks. Samson, is what he is. I'm not going to write him off. It's only been a couple
on Friday's
games.
show with Doug, my props.
Yeah.
Carries for Judkins and yards. It was like over 60 yards.
Nicely done. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, G.
The Judkins is, you need more of these. And this is why I'm reluctant on Andrew Berry. Andrew, these guys, him. See, I would be willing to give you that reprieve, but every single time I go watch the Lions play, I just keep remembering you took Anthony Schwartz over Amon-Ra.
How was Amon-Ra wide open for that one touchdown, though?
It was a nice little scheme play. I liked it. But by the way, Judkins, he's a guy. I like his number. He's going to get better. And by the way, he didn't even have no preseason like that. He came back off the street.
Yeah.
You're looking around. He came out the courtroom, wherever he was at. He was suspended. He stayed in good shape. But guess what? He ain't even really got his wind about him yet. He ain't even got his legs up underneath him yet. So he going to continue to get better. And by the way, and we said this before, we was giving them a whole lot of love back in the day. I had to go back and start reevaluating. I'm not saying that the Browns' offensive line was garbage before, but when you go back and look at it, you had Prime Chubb and Prime Hunt and Dearness Johnson was nice. Like they was putting they was making the first 2 or 3 guys miss, and they was doing their thing. Now it's a little more tough sledding. So you need a younger back like this that can make guys miss and move around.
And the other thing about him, this is kind of funny. Like I watched Judkins play, and not just how he carries himself, like in terms of how he runs the ball, breaks tackles. Like how many rookies do you remember coming in the league uniform didn't fit him right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yo,
it don't fit him right. But this guy is different. Like the uniform fits him, and it's like a little thing. But to me, I look at him and like that guy looks like he's already been in the league 4 years.
I used to tell him like see Dustin, what he's saying is this is crazy because players be knowing this. When a player put the uniform on and it looked like they got basketball shorts on, and just a jerk, they like, bro, he out here in hoop shorts, bro. He out here, like that means he comfortable. Like his gear fit the right way. His shoes fit. He don't be looking clumsy. He got the right face mask and helmet.
Everything.
Like the gloves is the way they supposed to be. And when you see them and they get off the bus and they get into, their little individual drills with the music playing Eye of the Tiger before the games, you're like, oh, okay, he got his Beats by Dre. That's one of them. And then he get in the game and he going to give you 60, 70.
No, like you said, bell cow 5 years. Like injuries, fingers crossed, obviously. But if he's healthy, like that guy's going to be your guy.
They got another one like that, too. We're going to talk about it on defense. They got one of them. Yeah, that boy Carson Matthews.
Yeah. All right. We'll get to him in a second. But first, let's get to the other offensive rookie, and that's Harold Fannin. He didn't have much of a game yesterday.
His uniform doesn't quite fit the way Judkins does.
No.
But I think he's got promise.
I think he's excellent.
We know he can play.
Yeah.
He can play.
There was he had a couple tough passes yesterday. Some of them was contested. There's a lot of them, like when you playing against those. And again, if you know him, he's going to say, I got to make these catches, right? But the one thing that I am encouraged by is when he catch the ball, he is not going down.
There was that one play where they had like 3rd and 17.
Right.
And it looked like they were going to have him stopped 7 yards. And he got to like a half a foot from the first down marker.
If they could
guys.
If they could just get this man the football in some space consistently, he would be a problem. But it's just like they can't seem to quite. I don't know what they're doing. They throwing all the good seam routes to Blake Whiteheart.
Yeah, what was with that yesterday? That was strange.
Dialed up a play for Mr. Whiteheart, I guess, man. But I think I would give Fannin, yesterday I give him a C+, B-.
Yeah, it wasn't a great game for him. But I tell you guys, I think the upside on him is huge.
But I love the upside.
I think he could be a top 5 tight end in the league in a couple of years. If the Browns have good, if the Browns can ever get a good quarterback, I think he can be one of those, Sam Laportas and these guys that Trey McBride, like these real. I'm not saying he's gonna be Travis Kelce, but I could see him being like a really good.
We're like living in a really good tight end.
Oh yeah,
generation.
Good young tight ends.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of really because he was
Bowers
injured.
Is awesome.
You forget about him a little bit, but there's a bunch of really good ones out there.
And especially if you can. If you are a really, really sharp play caller, there's so many ways to scheme these dudes open where it's just cheating now because you don't really see big safeties no more, right? Big safeties and box safeties don't happen too much because you can't hit nobody with your helmet no more. The Brian Dawkins, you can't just put your face mask in somebody's chest or head. No. So now you got smaller guys that you want.
You got to be a hybrid guy. You got to be able to cover and be adequate at tackling. Yeah, to be able to play safety.
Speaking of which, I was watching. I'm scrolling through Instagram, and there was this 2-minute video of some big hits from back in the day, and I had Aaron watch it with me, and it's like
you're like that's flag. That's flag.
Every single play was flag. There was not an exception, and I'm like, what a different game.
They outlawed. They don't even do the big hits, like the big hit.
They don't do it.
You got rocked, all that stuff. Where
they used to have it. It was NFL Films would do it.
Jacked Up, what was it called?
That was
ESPN's
thing.
Yeah.
But there was something they used to do on the videos. It was NFL Follies, but they would have like a hit segment,
right,
where it would be all like Night Train Lane, like taking dudes' heads off,
like punching guys in the head.
Yeah. Like it was like arch rivals, dude.
Man, dudes
would kill the quarterbacks. And it didn't matter if late hits. There was no late hits.
I mean, guys, think about how many hits guys would get hit underneath the chin by defense. They turn around off a boot, and the defensive end would just be there. They not only hit them in the chin, they hit them up underneath the chin, and then plant and drive them into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you're putting guys in the hospital. Okay. And by the way, that was talked about. That was we're putting him in.
Hey,
stretcher.
No. That's what we're trying to do. Yeah. People back then,
it's crazy.
They said, "Could you play now?" I said, "How could I play now?" Back then, horse collaring was the thing to do.
Kind of embarrassing, actually, to think about. We were really trying to kill guys.
We was really trying to really put helmets.
Yeah, you don't want nobody to die.
Yeah.
But if he dies, he dies.
Yeah, like
Drago.
If
he dies.
Oh, because you say we want to knock him out of the game, and the thing he got his bell wrong. It's like we were literally. It's a different word for it. We was like literally, we trying to give you a concussion, so that you're not in the game no more.
It's crazy.
And it was like,
and that's even more like if you go back to like the 50s and 60s and 70s. Yeah, forget about it. Those guys may have been trying to kill each other. I don't know.
I talked to my Uncle Tim, who played in the 70s and in the league from like the mid-70s to the 80s.
Yeah.
And
shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Uncle Timmy, man, legend, all pro. He was trying to kill people. Put his helmet through people. In fact, I actually ran into one of his teammates like in the last couple of years
Yeah.
who played safety alongside him, or maybe it was a linebacker. And he was scared always because my Uncle Tim was like a heat-seeking missile. And he said he would get hit he'd get hit in the back by my Uncle Tim flying in every time trying to get.
Like, people was literally, man, they didn't got rid of that in the game, but it's funny that you see it because then you go back. It's almost like watching like comedy from the 70s. You like, they let Richard Pryor say that?
Yeah.
That's
Now they let, and now whenever there's a rare big hit, it's always so noticeable because it's so rare.
Last night, did you guys watch the game last night?
I did not watch
Which one,
last night's game.
The Cowboys game.
Yeah.
So it was the second half. There was a punt return by Green Bay, and the dude spins right into a direct hit from this dude covering for Dallas, and it was a fantastic hit. But I immediately thought, oh, this is going to get flagged. Unnecessary roughness.
Every big hit is you think, oh, let me see it.
But they showed it. Then when
Did
they
it get
showed
flagged?
No, it did not. And it was one of the biggest hits I've seen since they've had all these rules. And I'm like, it's crazy they got away with it. But it was a totally like clean shoulder. You know,
good timing on
it
the
was
hit.
good. I mean, it could have easily been a flag, but it was not. And I was like, man, to your point, is every time there is a big hit, you're thinking it's going to get a flag.
Yeah. Especially on a quarterback. I mean, you can't do anything to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. Like,
And they're still getting hurt, by the way. You're still seeing a ton of quarterback injuries.
We try to protect them, and we still can't.
Doesn't
remember,
matter.
they used to let us. So think about it. You used to be able to horse collar a quarterback from the behind. You used to be able to tackle them under their legs if they was just standing.
Hit them in the head.
You was able to tip the ball if you had your hand up and it hit their helmet. As long as you didn't hit that face mask, you was good.
Yeah,
you was able to land on them with all your weight.
Yeah.
You was able to leave your feet land on them with all
You
your
were
weight.
able to tackle them by the knees.
Tackle them by the. Now, it's almost like now this is where you get to the point where. By the way, Aiden Hutchinson, the way he raked and ripped your boy Flacco, he got him like this. He didn't even know the ball was gone. It was like voila. Now you see it. Now you don't. I'm like. That was one of the cleanest strip sacks I've ever seen. Like now it's just give me the ball.
What's the name of who's the Browns right tackle right now? He played left tackle last week.
I couldn't tell you.
Lucas.
There you go.
Hutchinson was killing him.
He's not
killing him.
He can't be.
He can't. Maybe why they made this trade. They're like, oh my god, we can't do this again.
He can't. It looks like his body hurts when he walks.
Yeah.
His whole body hurts.
Yeah. Before we get back to the rookies and the defense, I gotta tell you guys this was funny. Speaking of like playing football. So Aaron's been more into football this year, but he's never shown really any desire to play football. And I'm not sure I even want him to play, but I decided that if he did want to play, I would let him play. So
My son got his first concussion.
Really?
Yeah, he's going through right now. Actually, I'm taking him right after the show to the Children's Hospital to get an evaluation. He's been out for 2 weeks.
What position is he playing?
Line. It happened in practice.
Oh, really?
Helmet to helmet, yeah. He got really woozy and was like nauseous.
Yeah, that's scary.
And I was like out of town. I was at Miami of Ohio, and he called me from practice with his coaches, like on the bench. I'm like, I was like in tears, dude. Freaking out. It was really scary, and it was the first time I actually was like, God, do I really want to play in football?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough decision that every parent's got to make.
Yeah.
Is he back? Like, is he like to the point where did he ever say, I'm not doing this no more?
No, he was pissed I had to hold him out.
Yeah.
He's the one that wants to play.
Yeah.
Like, if I had my druthers, I'd just say, you're good, man. Let's get you on the tennis court.
Yeah, just do. You all right, dog? You don't need. We don't need it.
Listen, let me get
That's
you in
scary
these
when
country
that
club
happens.
sports.
Yeah.
But
Aaron wants to play. Aaron is going to wrestle this year.
Okay.
So he's got a 7th grade wrestling team.
Pretty
so
cool,
he's
man.
going to do wrestling. But we were driving past the middle school, and the 7th grade football team was practicing, and I said, dude, you're like bigger than almost every player on the team. And he goes, yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll try out. I'll maybe go out for the team next year. And I was like, really? Because he never really mentioned that. And I said, what position you want to play? He goes, I want to play tackle. I'm like, all right.
Hey, good guy. He wants to just play tackle.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play tackle. Like
Yeah.
you're like, in 7th grade, did you know G. Bush did not play any organized football ever
I think I did know that.
until I was 14?
Yeah, I mean, I think some of these parents go too nuts having their kids playing in the 2nd grade.
I agree 100%.
It's too much.
And I am of the mindset. And by the way, I started playing in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Which is way too early. And I had
especially for tackle. You want to play flag. Okay.
My little brother
like,
played
dude,
there. That
and
year.
this is no knock on our coaches, but and Gary, I'm sure, and we had a great youth league coming up in Plain Township. But dude, my coaches, they were bus drivers.
Right. They're not right. Exactly.
I mean, they drove the bus.
Yeah.
Like,
I think coaching's better now, probably.
I'm sure it is,
Yeah.
and I, God love them, man, because they gave their time, and it's
Yeah.
hard.
Right.
It's a hard job to go out there and coach,
Right.
and donate. You get paid nothing.
Yeah.
But like we were basically just doing hitting drills.
Just doing nothing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
stuff you had no business.
We were
Guys
doing
didn't
Oklahoma drill
understand.
Yeah.
for like an hour,
Like,
and we didn't put any plays in.
like no plays. It just was all about hammer and toughness.
And then take a lap.
And running and drills and bear crawling. My brother played when he was 6.
Oh
he
my
was
God.
crazy. He was 6 years old. He played with 7 and 8-year-olds. He just out there in the heat. I said, "What is this?"
My buddy sent me this video the other day. It was a youth, probably like 7th graders, right? And there's this some coaches, urban coaches.
Yes, urban
And
coaches.
they were they were MFing the kids, and they were
Oh.
and they went out and they were like basically going to go kill the other team.
Yeah.
And they did. And apparently they were like 89-0.
Yeah.
Like the last 4 years, the same team.
They don't. Yeah, you get a couple. Shout out to the 49ers in RC. They stacked these teams up.
Oh, that 49ers was
Yeah,
the team?
49ers was the team back in the day. They even had the real uniforms. I'm like the 2 best teams in the city.
Pretty sure I remember playing some of them city teams.
City
'Cause
teams.
Bro, when we used to go play the city teams, which was
Playing local, yeah.
we playing local would like venture across, township limits.
What
It was a different deal, man, because you guys were always. I felt like if it was 7th grade, I felt like you guys looked like you were like sophomores.
or if you go play Lauren Andrews or what is the name? So there was Perry, there was Maslin, there was Canton and City, and then it was playing local. So we all used to play the different middle schools before they went to the high schools.
Yeah.
And so Maslin's, they always had guys, and there would be rumors. Maslin is playing. It's 7th and 8th. Maslin got 9th graders. They're holding everybody
They're
back.
holding them back, yeah. and they would. They would.
No, they would be like, if they was bored at a certain time, they're like, why would we? They was reclassifying kids way back then. They were like, yeah, he's not. And then it get to the senior year, and all of a sudden, you'd be like, what happened to so-and-so? Oh, he timed out. He's 19.
Oh yeah.
So you're
Right.
like, he's just done as a junior?
Bull.
Yeah.
When I was in, do you have time for like a quick 30 seconds?
quick story. Yeah,
All right,
yeah, go
So when I was in 8th grade, I was at Taft Middle School in Plain Township, Taft Middle School, and we had track meet against Crenshaw, which was a Kansas City middle school.
Yep.
And at the time, they had this young 7th grader by the name of Tyler Everett, who ended up playing for Ohio State.
Yep.
Was my teammate at Ohio State.
Yeah.
But he was like a year younger than me. And I've never seen a more developed kid in the 7th grade than Tyler Everett.
Jack.
He had a full mustache.
Yeah.
And veins coming out of his biceps.
And he was.
I mean, he
in
looked.
the
He,
7th grade.
and he looked like Usain Bolt in his track uniform.
He was
Jeez.
he was one of the fastest dudes. Like when he was little, by the way, he played for the 49ers.
Of course he did.
He was young. He started varsity. I was a senior. So he played varsity when he was a freshman. And he was, I'm telling you, one of the fastest people that we had seen. Like he was just running past people. He ended up he got in a car accident when he was like a sophomore.
I remember that.
And he was still fast, but he wasn't as fast as he was after he broke his leg in that car accident. But he's not lying.
Ended up winning the Super Bowl with the Chicago Bears.
Yep.
Did he? Oh, nice. There's a car alarm going off in our
Not winning.
garage
Went
right
to
now.
Super Bowl, sorry.
Went to Super Bowl. Okay. Oh, the Rex Grossman Bears.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
What did it suck to be Rex Grossman? Like, oh, the Rex Grossman Bears.
Hey, how they got to the Super Bowl with
It's a
Rex
miracle.
Grossman, I'll never
Have
know.
no clue.
Miracle.
I mean, has there ever been a bigger differential than Peyton Manning versus Rex Grossman in the Super Bowl?
And then they returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown.
yeah, that's
And
right.
I thought they was gonna win.
It was in the rain, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wasn't
It
like
was
the
in
first Super Bowl in
Miami.
the rain?
Miami.
And then that was it. All right. Hopefully that horn will stop. I don't know if the fans can hear the horn going off in the garage. But anyway, all right, let's switch it up. We got one more Browns topic here. The Browns are continuing to have one of the many problems they're having on offense, guys, is the drops. Was that your car, Anthony?
No, that is funny timing that I'm back, but it was not
Yeah.
my car. It was the exact same car as last time, actually. But let's get back to the rookie report, Bull.
Oh, yeah, we didn't finish the rookie report.
Yeah,
was
I
gonna do
heard you
Jerry
mention
Jeudy.
a receiver.
Sorry, we
Rookie
got
report.
sidetracked. Okay, let's go to the defensive players, and let's start with Carson Schwesinger. What do we think of his performance yesterday?
Another exciting white.
Yep, another exciting Carson Matthews.
Yeah.
The distant cousin of Clay, he's a playmaker. He just, he's in on a lot. It looks like his numbers just flashes. He's a 3-down linebacker. All he's gonna do is get better. Like as they develop with him and Mason Graham and figuring out where they fit, he's gonna be one of them dudes.
He looked nice in his all white uniforms yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Like he looked like a big time NFL linebacker.
I can see.
Look at that hair, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't think that guy's like the next Clay Matthews or whatever, like I think he's gonna be.
Hey, he came out of nowhere. Listen, people say you didn't know nothing about Carson Schwesinger. No, I didn't at all. He played for UCLA.
Nobody knew anything about him.
I'm like, I don't know. And these are the picks where you gotta say, okay, I'll give you credit. That's a
great
That's
pick.
a nice pick.
Yeah, looks like a great pick.
Especially at linebacker, taking him in the second round.
And they need him on defense. By the way, UCLA, they haven't won a game since he's been drafted,
Coach
and they haven't made a tackle either.
Coach is gone. They look nasty over there. Deshaun Foster.
Man, who hired him?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a terrible
Is it
hire.
Arian Foster?
Aaron Foster was the Houston Texans. Deshaun Foster, Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
UCLA former running back.
Oh, he was the coach who got fired.
He was the coach who got fired.
Yeah. All right. And finally, Mason Graham. It's always hard with the defensive tackles. He didn't make much of an impact yesterday.
I mean, they was listen. Yesterday. I gotta see the tape though. I'm waiting to get that all 22. But they got a nice offensive line. There was some things, and the Browns still played well.
Yeah.
But the way they lined it up. When they double teaming and getting to the linebackers.
Yeah.
They could do some stuff in Detroit. I'm like, okay.
I thought it was the least impact Myles Garrett had in any game this year was this game.
Like, I thought he was close a few times.
Yeah.
But Goff did a good job of getting
Yeah.
rid of the ball.
And
like they got a really nice offensive line. So Mason Graham. And here's the thing about defense tackles: you're not gonna see, unless you're Aaron. This is what I keep trying to tell. Unless you're Aaron Donald, there's not gonna be this huge impact that you see visually week to week. It's just tough being an interior lineman, especially in those tackles.
Browns completely shut down David Montgomery in this game. He did nothing, but Jahmyr Gibbs, oh my God. That guy is so electric.
And they have their backup running back is basically a starter.
Yeah. But Montgomery didn't do much.
Yeah, I know, but Gibbs is unbelievable.
I mean, Gibbs, he's so electric. And
it's not as if he's like we had Eric Metcalf back in the day. Eric Metcalf he wasn't the guy that you was going in between the tackles with.
Well, they run between the tackles with him.
Jahmyr Gibbs, he ain't got no problem running through you a little bit.
Yeah.
He gave you wiggle to get outside. Like he is
that
one of
touchdown
them.
run he had, like he had that nice wiggle on that play. And then he goes untouched into the end zone. It's pretty impressive.